All right, we are turning our attention, though, right now to a very serious situation in Mexico, as hundreds of thousands of people are still without power following Hurricane Otis making landfall on Tuesday. And now it's no longer a hurricane, it has dissipated, but there's been a lot of damage done, and a lot of damage done in Acapulco. At least 27 people died from the storm, and that is according to the Mexican government. The storm severed communications in the beachside city, which is home to some 900,000 people. Hundreds of thousands of residents are sheltering in a hospital. Meanwhile, Israeli troops and tanks briefly raided northern Gaza overnight, engaging with Hamas militants and targeting anti-tank weapons ahead of an expected ground invasion. Hundreds of Israeli citizens were killed. This is not the start, though, of the long ground incursion into the Gaza Strip. This is something smaller than that, but it is intended to lay the groundwork. UN officials inside Gaza say they are about to run out of fuel there, so their efforts to help civilians in the territory will have to be severely cut back. This is the first full day of a new Speaker of the House in place after weeks of nominees and lost votes in Washington, D.C. It took 4 tries, but House Republicans elected Louisiana's Mike Johnson. Until now, legislators could not vote on anything until a speaker was in place, and Johnson has a long list of work ahead of him. The government will run out of money in mid-November. Aid packages to Ukraine and Israel are on the table, as well as the approval of the Farm Bill and reauthorization of the FAA.